We are live. All right. It's your boy Don Colioni, and we are back with another podcast. It's been a minute. I was dealing with some storage issues, but we got that all figured out. Some updates to tell you guys. We have the official Instagram page for the channel has been like launched. So if you guys want to peep that, it's linked down below in the description. So yeah, make sure you go follow that up. Just started a new IG page, just to reach out to new audiences, what I'm saying? Really trying to grow this platform. But yeah, without further ado, let's just jump straight into the interview. So we got a special guest here from all the way from UK, London. Is it London, UK, right? That's
Yeah,
UK.
London, UK. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You're like the second dude I had so far who's from the UK.
Oh, who's the first guy?
The first dude was I don't know if he kind of went viral on TikTok a little bit. He was the dude who works out in the suit.
Oh, yeah, he's always shouting at people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
know who you're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
He was
I
on
know
the
who you're talking
platform
about.
too. But that's good. You recently had a birthday, eh?
Yeah, the other day
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Friday.
How old are you? 2021?
21, yeah, recently turned.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy. Happy birthday to you, man. That's
thank you,
crazy.
bro. Thank you, bro.
Nothing but success. But yeah, like just start off. Do you want to tell people like who you are and like all that good stuff?
Yeah, so my name's Jason. I'm from London, obviously. I'm a fitness and self improvement coach. I like to help people transform their lives physically and mentally. I'm also a content creator. I post YouTube videos. I post on TikTok and Instagram. That's Jason ODN. I also have a blog post as well called Mind and Muscle, where again I like to help people transform their lives. And yeah, that's it really so far.
Okay.
More to come though. More to come.
Okay, that's proper. That's proper. Yeah, I recently, yeah, like when I was like, usually when I find guests, I try to find people who are like, interesting, got something going on. And I
Mm.
stumbled upon, I think it was one of your videos I stumbled upon. You were talking about like, I think it was you. I'm pretty sure it was you. You were talking about filming, like having the confidence to film, like,
In the gym.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
video was like pretty interesting to me. I was like, damn, like nobody really talks about that. You know what I mean? Because like when
yeah,
you're starting out content creator, especially a
yeah,
fitness one, it feels weird to record in the gym. You know what I mean?
yeah. It's a bit you get a bit nervous at times.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
yeah,
bit
I
nervous
feel
at
that because
times.
I do fitness content too on TikTok,
Yeah,
and yeah, I've never like I mean I record in the gym, but I usually get like my homie to record me type thing, but I don't get mic'd up and stuff. I just feel weird like I'm talking to myself.
nah, yeah, I know. When I first started, bro, I was nervous. Like when I first
Yeah.
got my microphone, like not everyone can see the mic, so people think that you're talking to yourself. But at the end of the day, you have to get it done. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, that's literally it.
Like, were you like how? Like, what steps did you take to get comfortable doing that?
Um, it was just trial and error. So when I first started, I wasn't as comfortable, but then the more I progressed, the more I continued to do it, I felt much more comfortable. And then I was just like watching things on like YouTube talking about like courage and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you have to have courage. Like you have to know that no one's really watching you. Like everyone's in the gym that's working on themselves, so no one's really paying attention to what you're doing, unless you're doing something that looks stupid, and that's when people look at you a bit weird. But other than that, then no one's really watching you. So
Hmm.
yeah, you just gotta do you basically.
That's facts. I feel like a lot of people in the beginning of working out, like they kind of really focused on like, oh, are people watching me? Like,
Yeah,
they kind of get that anxiety and whatnot.
yeah, 100%, man,
But what's
hundred
it
percent.
called? Let's jump into so what like yeah, what got you into fitness and like how long have you been training? Like what like yeah, tell us about like your fitness journey. Like when did you start and how long you've been training?
Okay, so I started in 2018, so I was 16 at the time,
Okay.
and I've said this already, but when I first started, my intentions wasn't the best. So I wanted to like get more attractive for females. I wanted more
Yeah.
female attention. So when I first started, yeah, I wanted to get the abs, the chest for the women.
Yeah.
But then I think like after like a month or maybe even a couple of weeks, like you start to fall in love with the process. Like just going to the
Hmm.
gym all the time, watching yourself get bigger, looking at your pump, like you start to fall in love with the journey. So
Yeah.
eventually, like doing it for female attention left my mind, and then it was just straight bettering myself. That's what it was. I just wanted to just build muscle and get strong.
You get
That was it.
stronger, yeah. I feel like that's like most guys like motivation when they go to the gym. Like it all starts off with like like they want to look better for
Yeah, yeah,
shorties, or they want to call. There's a girl that like broke their heart or something. They
yeah.
want to get in the gym.
100%.
I've been the gym talk, I've seen all of what I mean, like
All
she
of
broke
it,
my
bro.
heart, all this stuff.
Yeah, she broke my heart,
But
and I have to go to the gym. That's what they will say.
oh god, for
That's
me
what
it
they
was
will say.
different. For me it was I was just kind of scared. Like I was kind of just like it was kind of weird. I just didn't want to get jumped. That's kind of why I
Yeah, yeah,
started.
yeah. No, I understand. I hear that. I hear that. Times can be tough sometimes. I understand.
Oh
I
god, I was kind
understand.
of shook.
Uh, how long you been training for?
Me, I've been training for like about the same. Well, I started in high school, but I didn't really know what I was doing.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
kind of just like I don't really count those years, but if I'm really kind of like actually serious training, I would
Mm.
say the same time as you, like 2018.
Okay, okay. See, when it was me, when I first started, I was just doing chest and arms every day. Chest and
Yeah.
arms. I had no workout plan, no structure, no nothing. Just chest and arms because I lacked the knowledge. So I just went gym with my boys and we done the same workouts over and over again until I
Hmm.
actually sat down and I done my research and then I actually
Hmm.
had a program in my head and I knew what I was doing. But yeah, similar to you, man.
Hmm.
Never knew what I was doing.
Where like in the beginning, it's hard to know like what to do, like like
Yeah, yeah,
because like nobody really. It's hard. Like there's a science to it. Like there's a ways to work out. Like it really depends on your goals and all that. So it's kind of
yeah.
hard for new beginners to know what to do.
But I think people right now, if the new beginners are starting now, they have it much more easier. Like you have TikTok now, you have all these fitness influencers just
Hmm.
posting content, explaining what to do in the gym. Like it's a bit more easier now. I've
Hmm.
realized that.
Back then, it was more like you would kind of have to search. Like you would have to find like
Yeah,
like there was fitness content creators back then, but like now there's like an abundance. Now it's like
yeah,
you have all of the
yeah.
information to your
There's a
disposal.
surplus of it. There's so much.
Oh yeah.
100%, hundred
100%.
percent.
Speaking of content though, so we got into how you got into fitness, you said 2018. So when did like the content aspect of that come into play? Like how long you been making content and like when did you start? Why did you start? Like tell us a little bit more about that.
Um, so as I started to get bigger, okay. So during my journey, even
Mhm.
when I wasn't posting content, I was always recording myself. And I was always taking pictures, but I wasn't posting. It was all for personal use. And then I started to realize an actual good change in my body. So that I thought to myself, let me just post this on Instagram. Let me see how it goes. And then from there, like people just started seeing the results and then thinking like, yo, Jason, you're motivating me to, start going to the gym. And then ever since that, it's a thing like whenever I post content, people always give me feedback, and the feedback's always that I'm inspiring them, I'm even motivating them, I'm pushing them to go to the gym, whatever. So that this gives me like a push to continue to post more content, and it just continued from there. Just continued from there.
You just continued from there and then you just started. Did you start was it last year or
So I started posting on Instagram like in 2018, so that was like my first year of training, and
mm,
then Um, I think it was either 2019 or 2020. That's when I decided to jump onto YouTube, and
okay.
that's when I started posting on YouTube a little bit here and there. And then TikTok came, started posting on TikTok, but I wasn't consistent. Like I'll post like one video every like couple of weeks or something like that.
Right.
And then only last September, that's when I went to university and I started posting a bit more consistently. And then yeah,
Mm,
now I'm here today, just posting every day now.
posting every day now.
Yeah.
Do you find it's like hard to like balance content creation and university? Like how is that for you?
So currently I'm on a gap year right now, but when I was
Okay.
in uni, okay, this is the thing. Yeah, a lot of
Mm,
people don't understand. You're the content. Like me, Jason, I'm the content. So everything you do is basically content. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be me in the gym. Like I could be just speaking to the camera, for example.
right,
That could
right.
be content. So as long as you're um as long as you realize that you're the content, I don't think it's as hard. But then you have to like balance the workload, as well as like the editing and all of that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be challenging, but it's all about time management, basically.
Time
As long as you
management.
have time management, then it should be a bit more easier for you.
So in terms of just recording content, it's just like the editing aspect, and I guess okay, when do I gotta study and then when do I gotta edit? It's kind of like that's where you gotta kind of figure out like
Yeah,
that time
yeah,
management. Eh?
yeah. Like you have to plan out your day and actually know what you're doing. Because if you're just going with the flow, then that's when like, you're gonna fall behind, whether that's with content creating or your university work. Like you don't
Yeah.
want that to happen. So you want to actually have a planned out day, knowing when to do what and whatnot, basically.
Word. I'm currently kind of like that's why I asked that question because I'm currently kind of trying to figure out that balance too because I'm also a university student and I'm trying to balance doing the podcast, my
Okay,
my
yeah,
my TikTok and all that.
yeah,
So that's why I was just curious like any like strategies like that you might have. So it's just like so you just plan out your day, hey? Like you just write
yeah.
it down night
Just
before type.
plan out your content and plan out your day, and then just figure out when you're gonna actually put aside some time to create some content. Yeah, that's literally it's all about time management, basically.
Time management, hey?
Mm.
So do you plan like 7 days ahead or is it just straight up like
Um, it depends. So, for example, I have a book, an idea book where I create content. Like I have a list of
okay.
different content ideas, like topics, what kind of video I'm gonna produce. I have that, and then I have like my journal. That's when I like plan out my actual day. So like I'll wake up at this time, do what needs to do what needs to be done, and then go to the gym, etc. Create content, do work, whatever. Like I actually have a list out my day, like what I'm doing, basically.
That's proper. That's proper. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like kind of have a journal. Like I recently got into that too. Like you just write down like content, planning all the
yeah.
stuff.
It makes it so much more easier. It makes it
Oh
so much
yeah.
more easier.
Instead of just
But
going with the flow, we're just like, okay, what am I doing now?
yeah, exactly,
Content.
exactly, exactly, bro. Like when I first started, I was so like I never had that many ideas. So it'll just be okay, today let me film a chest workout. Tomorrow I'll do legs. And then once I'd done those exercises, I'll be like, okay, what am I doing next? Like, I have nothing else to do. But once you actually sit down and plan out your content and realize that you're the content, you just get an abundance of ideas in your head, man. You get an abundance of ideas.
That's proper. That's proper still. Let's see where we are. So we talked about the content. We talked about the fitness journey. What I want to get into now is like what's it called? So the past couple of years, especially I've noticed it during the COVID pandemic, like the
Mm.
UK culture has like exploded worldwide. Like ever since the whole like, it's funny because like even because I live in Canada, right?
Mm.
And like we watch shows like Love Island. We watch shows like
What, the UK version?
huh?
You watch the UK Love Island?
Yeah, the UK version. We watch
Wow.
what is that one? The Too Hot to Handle.
I've seen
Um,
that, yeah.
huh?
I've seen that one, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
and then
on
the
Netflix.
grilling with the girl who asked the guys questions. We've seen um if the shoe fits, and like I noticed in the Western world, we're just so fascinated. It's crazy, like it's like you guys became a trend, and then now I hear a lot of people, even at my school, people be like using you guys' terminologies like here, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, why do you think that is? Why do you think you guys the culture just like it just spread out like that?
um, I honestly don't know. Maybe because it's like interesting. Like it's the same way. For example, if you came to the UK, you'll see how a lot of us know a lot of American TV shows or just general shows that you guys have in your slang or whatever. Maybe it's just that we're now moving over to America, so you guys are now starting to notice us more. Sorry, Canada, you're now
Yeah,
starting to notice us more. Maybe that's what it is, man. I actually don't even know.
it's crazy, bro. Like it's like we literally like we start saying stuff like we started even adopting you guys' slang when we started saying stuff like mandem or like and then we start we start like it's crazy like it's like we're like it's funny like if you came down here and you would just see like us kind of running around man like I do this yeah we're just trying to like I don't know it's like we're
Uh,
kind of like just it's interesting because it's like a trend it's weird it's
I didn't even know that, you know. I honestly didn't know that. I always
really
thought, because whenever I see Americans imitating people from UK, they're
yeah
always saying stuff like, "Do you want a cup of tea?" Or like always trying to like make us
Yeah.
look stupid. But that's not how we sound. Like, we don't speak like that. But that's how you guys always imitate us. So it's just funny that you're saying what you're saying now. I never
Oh, yeah.
realized that. I actually
So
didn't
what
know
like
that.
what kind of slang terms do you guys use down there? Like
Um, what kind of slang do you want to know?
for example, like because I notice like a lot of people around the world. Like, I always ask this to every guest I have on,
Mm.
like what kind of slang terms they use. Like first, the ones I know of is like we know for you guys, I think you guys say in it, and you
Oh
guys
yeah.
say yeah a lot in front of like we were explaining a story. What else? The last UK guy I had on, he was talking about a slang term you guys use. It was called like you guys 10 toes it, what it means when you're running or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, ten
Is
toes.
that how
That
you
means
use it?
like, let's say you're running after something or someone's chasing you and you're just running. Like, you just say, oh yeah, that guy, like, he's on 10 toes. Like, he's really running fast. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it means. Like, just running fast, basically. We got a lot of slang actually. Let me try to think of one. Oh, we say stuff like so when people are like beefing each other, we say stuff like chinging. I don't know if
Chinga?
you, yeah, chinging.
Interesting. So it's like, yo, these guys chinging right now. Like,
Yeah, so let's say if me and you are getting to beef and we both
yeah,
had like weapons, like both had knives or whatever, for example, and we're coming to like stab each other, we'll say, oh yeah, ching him. Or like, oh, he chinged me or something like that. Like ching, this means like to stab,
just that.
basically.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Like,
Okay.
we have a lot of silly words.
Silly words. Yeah. The UK culture. It's interesting. Like I've been watching a lot of you guys' like shows. Like I
Mm.
recently got into like Foot Asylum. Those guys. That girl with the grilling. She likes to grill
Yeah,
people.
yeah,
I recently got it. It's really entertaining. Like even some of you guys as like YouTubers, like because I feel like because when I saw your name Jason LDN, it kind of reminded me. I don't know if you know this guy named Moses LDN.
yeah. I've heard of him. Yeah, yeah. Seen his
Yeah.
content. Yeah.
He's what?
I've seen his content about it.
Yeah. Like he just reminded me of that. I was like, damn, like I don't know, y'all are entertaining. I can't lie. Y'all just
Yeah.
watching like the culture, you guys. It's like I don't know, the energy is it's entertaining.
I know some of you guys say the word bunda. I don't know if you're familiar
Yeah,
with
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's a big one here. Oh, she got bunda or
Yeah,
something like
one
that.
day,
Yeah.
yeah. Like a lot of, yeah. I was like, I wonder where these. It's crazy because a lot of the past 2 years, a lot of the slang words are literally coming from you guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like Bunda just started pulling up. Like what? I think it was I first heard the term like
I think it came from do you know chunks?
trunked
Chunks.
chunks from which show is that?
Does the shoe fit? Was that one?
Yeah. Like
Yeah,
because I know Philly. I can't remember. I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
remember.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Philly
Yeah.
and Chunks, yeah. I think Chunks was the guy who started saying bunda. I think so. I think it was him. Yeah.
And then it exploded. Like now everybody says. I heard it like 5-8 months ago, and
Mm.
everybody uses that term. At first, I didn't know what it was. I was like, Bunda. What was Bunda? And then they're like, oh, that's what Bunda is. Okay.
Now, but bro, if you came to the UK, yeah, you would hear so much of you lot slang. Like we use you guys slang every day.
Really?
Like yeah, like people be saying stuff like, "Oh, he's tripping," or like just use you lot slang usually. Like, that's why I'm so surprised. Like I never knew it was the same back there.
Interesting. It's crazy though. Like it's like different parts of the world. We kind of like we adopt each other's like
Yeah,
slang. It's like we kind of like oh shit. They say this is kind of
yeah.
interesting, and then they say this that's kind of interesting.
What about music?
Music.
Do
See
you guys
music
do you listen to UK music?
a little bit. Like I've heard like we kind of like the one that's really bumping right now is that he's like Ediola. You know what I mean?
Oh, Russ.
I think
Oh,
that's what it is. Yeah, with
English
Tion
got near
Wayne or
Fiona.
whatever.
Yeah. Tion Wayne and H. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
We listened to him. There's a couple others too.
Okay, so it's not the same with music because we know a lot of you guys' music. We know
Yeah,
a
with
lot.
music, it's kind of like we know like the bangers, like the ones that like the songs of yours that blew up. Like there was another one that it came to me.
You probably know this one by Central C. I know this one blew up. How does it go? Doja Cat, something. How does it go? My bitch is gay. Is it that one?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
something like that. Yeah, I think you
Something
guys
like
know that one.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, had that one. That one.
That
Yeah, yeah,
one is like it blew up. We all know that one. There's so many different songs. Like, I mean, not a lot, but like the ones that like what are trending, like
yeah.
we follow. There's one song I listened to. I just remembered it. It's called Local Scammer.
Oh, locals, come on. I
It's
see. I
like it's like
want.
it's
I
like it's
click
like
it.
here's an Instacart. I'm online. Some
Oh,
some.
is that from the UK?
Yeah, he's like nice your boy. Da, da.
It's
You
okay.
don't no?
Wait,
You
wait.
never
Say the lyrics.
it's like Instacart. I'm online. It's like insufficient funds in the swipe. African boy, that's me.
Me,
Yeah,
I know. I know what you're talking about. I think I
yeah,
know what you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
I know it's a group of them, isn't it?
It's like I can't remember the guy's name, but he did a remix with Chief Keef.
I think I know who you're talking about. It's the African boy, that's me. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
I know.
I'll probably clip this part of the episode and I'll put the name of the song down for you. I'll put the name of the song down when I
Nah, that's
find it.
funny, man.
Oh god.
That's actually funny.
Let's see what else we got here. So we dove into the UK culture and all that. Oh, let's see. See what else we got here. So like yeah, like if you were to give anybody like advice on like what's it called? Going to the gym or like say like because I noticed there's a lot of people who kind of like they want to start going to I noticed like there's a lot of people who are now they want to go to the gym, but it's just like they don't know where to start and they don't know what to do. Like what advice would you give to that person who like
Um, if it's a thing where you don't know what to do, then wait, so my brightness has gone down 1 second. Yeah, if it's a thing where you don't know what to do, then I'll suggest just go on. Like TikTok is now becoming a search engine. Like all you have to do is go on TikTok and just search what you want to know. So whether that's how do I start the gym, you can find so much content talking about different ways how to start the gym. If it's a thing where you want to start but you're procrastinating or you're too scared, then you'll just have to tell yourself like, yo, like let me just go to the gym. Especially if you're procrastinating. Like I always say this, like you have to have a reason. And this is what you call your why. Like your why has to be a strong reason for why you want to go to the gym. So whether that's I don't want to be weak in the future. I want to get stronger. I want to become a better version of myself. That should probably be your strongest reason to push you to go to the gym. But yeah, I can say many things. This could be ongoing, but I don't
Mhm.
want to drag it. But yeah, just find your reason. Find some find like a fitness influencer that you look up to, someone that you like, and just follow their lead. Basically,
Okay.
yeah,
So kind of just seek like a mentor, just find a
yeah,
why
yeah.
on that.
Someone that you actually look up to. Yeah, just find them, yeah, and they can actually help you out. That's what I did. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with a guy called Simeon Panda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's one of the
Yeah,
UK guys too.
yeah. So when I first started, I was looking up to him. Like, he really helped me on my fitness journey. Like, that's what I would suggest. Just find someone that you could connect to, someone that you can relate to, and just follow them, and they could teach you. Just watch their videos, and they could teach you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
UK. I'm sorry, what was said. Simi and Panda. Yeah, he was. I started watching him as well. Like, he was pretty knowledgeable on like when it came to like because I was curious about how to get abs and stuff, and he kind of cleared some things up
yeah.
on that aspect. I think
Nah,
he does a lot of videos too with like Mike Rashad.
yeah, Mike Rashid. Yeah. I watch that guy a lot. Yeah, I
Yeah,
watch him
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
Them two, and I don't know if you're familiar with I don't know how you pronounce his name. Is it Ulyss?
I know you're talking about. I
He
don't. I
has
don't know if it's his name
he
either,
has
but
dreads. He has dreads.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Him. Them three there, I was watching them all the time. All the
Okay.
time I was watching them.
So
All
those
the
were
time.
your like the guys that got you kind of into like
Yeah,
fitness, like.
they're the ones who actually like taught me the ways, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like, what's it called? In the or so are you like bulking or are you cutting right now?
Um, I'd say I'm maintaining, if anything. I want to get more vascular. Like I want to lose a bit more body fat percentage on my body. In terms of gaining muscle, no, I don't want to get any more bigger. I think I've done. So yeah, just training to get more vascular and
More
more
vascular. So
athletic.
you're wait, how tall are you? Are you like
I'm 5'10" right
5'11"?
now. Yeah,
5'10"?
yeah.
Okay, okay. For
Yeah.
like, how much you weigh?
Last I checked, I was around 88, 89 kg. Around
Oh,
that
yeah,
area.
that's pretty solid. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? How much do you
Me,
weigh?
me, I am 5'11" for right as of right now. I did lose a little bit of weight. I am 193 right now. I was 200,
Mm.
but I'm 193 low
What's
key.
that in kg? Because we use different units.
Oh, snap! That's crazy.
We use different units.
Okay, so snap! You said kg. Oh shit. Okay, I'm trying to think. Ah,
I'm
damn.
not good at my conversion rates. I'm not
Me
good.
neither. I think it's like cause you said what
I
180.
know 20 kg is equivalent to 45 pounds. I think.
20 kg is equivalent to 45 pounds.
Yeah. So you guys use in the gym. You say one plate is how much? 45 pounds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20 kg in the UK.
20 kg. Damn. So you said you are 180 kg?
No, 80 kg. 88, sorry.
Oh, so
88 to
yeah, I think
90.
so you're in pounds, you're probably because I think 90 kg is equivalent to 200. So you're 190 is what you're saying? Or 185?
Probably around there then.
Around there, yeah.
Yeah.
This crazy though. I was like, I'm this pound, I'm this kg. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
I know you guys use different imperial units and stuff.
Different metrics, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're just trying to like, you're not trying to be like no like, you're not trying to be as big as Simi and Panda, but you just kind
Oh
of
no,
want to be
no,
like
no.
the what's
Nah.
a good example? Like a Michael B. Jordan type build or like
Yeah, okay, that's a good example. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan, that's a good example. That's a good example.
mm-hmm.
What about you? What's your goals? Body goals?
Pretty much like yeah, like a Michael B. Jordan kind of build, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be like crazy big like Simeon, but like I think the way I am right now, probably just a little bit like kind of the same as you, just be a little I
Mm.
don't care about being like 1%, like 2% body fat type
Yeah,
deal,
yeah,
but like
yeah. I
just
don't need to
like a
be
little
extreme.
like a little bit of leanness, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. I hear that. I hear that. Want to lose a
Yeah.
bit more fat. Oh, the little love handles on my belly. One day that'll
Oh,
go
snap the love handles, eh?
away. One day that'll go, hopefully, man.
I see. So you're doing like the main gain type method.
What do you mean?
Oh, like you're like, cause like you said you were like maintain. So you're like trying to stay the same weight.
Oh,
But trying to,
yeah. Basically, yeah. Just maintaining basically now, yeah. Not getting bigger. Maybe I'll get a tad smaller, but not too much.
okay, like you're trying to. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I was kind of on that same thing too. Like I was literally doing the exact same thing you're doing. The only
Yeah.
reason why I lost weight though is because it's gonna sound kind of funny, but like low key, there's just no food in my fridge, and I was just stingy to buy food, so I kind of went on a cut because of that.
Oh my days, bro. That's so funny, man. Yeah.
But now
Oh
I'm
man.
back on the bulk now. Back on the bulk. I just
Yeah.
recently bought some food, so you know.
I know when you're broken, that bill is expensive, man. That food cost
Yeah,
bill is expensive.
that's the
I
thing. Like
remember.
I'm just gonna. It's gonna like I'm only trying to gain like what maybe like 10 more pounds maybe. Like if
Mm.
as long as if I'm fluctuating 195 to 200, I'm good in that sweet spot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fair
Like
enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah,
Fair enough.
that's where it's chilling. What's it called? Let's see.
So
Also,
how
I
was
was
it
gonna
again?
ask you too. What are your music you listen to in the gym? Like, what's your like PR songs?
Oh, um, should I say the actual song?
Huh?
Should I name the song? Because there's a song that I actually have that when I put it on, I'm hitting every PR. Like there's one specific song that I listen to.
What's that song?
I think it's called Hyper Paradise. Remix by, is it Flume? I don't know. Sorry, I just know it's called Hyper Paradise, but whenever I put that song on, oh man, like, I'm lifting heavy weight, bro. Like I'm hitting PRs. I can't lie. That
Hyper
song does
Paradise
something for me.
Flume
Yeah,
by
yeah,
Flume.
yeah. It's, I don't know whether it's by Flume, but it's called Hyper Paradise. That's
Hyper
all I know.
Paradise. And that's like your go-to song, like the one
Yeah,
song.
yeah. When I put that song on, AirPods in, yeah, man, just
Damn.
PRs on the way.
I gotta.
What about
I'll try it out. I'll try it out this gym session. I'll see Hyper Paradise by Flume.
it's? I think it's an EDM song, electro song, something like that. So this
Oh, you listen to
boom, boom,
EDM?
boom, yeah. Oh, I listen to all types of music. I can't lie, all types,
Okay.
all types. But then recently, I started listening to my friend showed me this Andrew Tate motivational song.
The soundtrack, the Angie Tate soundtrack.
Not the one of him rapping. There's just like different
Wait, there's
speeches
one of
that's
who
just
rapped.
been I think there's a song that he made, something like that. But there's one that I listened to where it's just different speeches that he said. So different like videos that he's made. Like someone just mashed it all together and put it on a soundtrack, and they put like some motivational music behind it. I put that on, and yeah, it gives you some sort of energy as well. I can't lie, man.
Low-key, not gonna lie, like sometimes some of his clips where he like, what's it called? I mean, I don't agree with everything he says, but when he says those motivational like speeches, they kind of hit different. They kind of hit different. Where he talks about like those who go to when he was talking to Aiden Ross, he's like, those who go to the gym were disciplined. Da, 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 da. I was like, kind of got me fired up. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to go to the gym up this way. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he has that effect on people. He has that effect.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your go-to songs?
Sorry?
What's your go-to songs that you listen to in the gym?
My go-to songs? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a lot of them. It always changes every month. Whenever I find a new song, then I just hop on that song.
Yeah.
But right now, my song right now is who is it by? It's I've been listening to there's 3 songs that I kind of do. There's this I don't know if you know a guy named Kerr.
No.
He's a newer guy. He's kind of up and coming. He's from Philly.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's this one song I listened to by him. It's called "Ain't Much Going On." When I listen to that song, that's like it just makes me just I'm doing bench and say, okay, let's get it.
No, fair enough.
And then there's
I listen to a lot of Yeet as well.
Who?
I think that's Yeet. Is it Yeet?
Yeet. Oh, okay, yeah, Yeet.
Yeah. Listen to a lot of him as well in the gym.
He's like that. His sounds are trending on TikTok. He's
The beats are crazy.
I can't pinpoint an exact song, but if I were to hear the beat, I know who you were talking about. Yeah.
Nah, he's good. I like his stuff.
Yeet and like who else do I listen to? Yeah, I listen to a lot of Little Baby in the gym, Ghana. Those guys.
First. I listen to everything, but when I'm doing something where I know I need that extra boost, that's when I put on some songs that will give me that sort of energy. Like, I listen to all types of music in the gym, but then when I need that extra push, that's when there's like one specific song that I put on.
That specific song that just gets you in that zone.
Yeah, gets you in the zone, fam. Oh man, even meant to go gym today later on actually.
You going later on today, hey?
Yeah, chest day Monday.
Chest day, okay. What is it today for me? I did legs yesterday. I don't really have a set day for it. I just kind of like whatever I'm kind of feeling. Like I usually start off with legs and then I progress, and then whatever I'm feeling. I think I might do a bicep and back day today, probably like a pull. Is it or is it push?
What time is it over there?
Right now it is morning time, like 11:30.
Wow.
Oh no, 12:30. Sorry.
It's 6:30 over here.
Damn. So yeah, when I calculated the time zones when I was planning out this episode, I was like, damn, I gotta get up early. You know what I'm saying? I gotta make sure I'm on time for this.
Yeah, that's good. Man.
Speaking about workouts though, like what's your split?
Right now it is so it's always changing. I don't necessarily stick to one split. So right now I would say it's Monday chest and triceps, and then Tuesday back biceps. On Wednesday sometimes I'll either just do shoulders, or I'll do shoulders and legs, and then I'll just continue on the week. But then I also like to have one day where I just do like performance exercises. So some plyometric work basically.
Okay.
And just like some calisthenics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So not every day of the week is always weight training. I may also do some boxing as well. I'm starting to do that a lot even more. So yeah, so my workouts are always changing. It's never the same.
Never the
It's
same.
never the same. What about you? Like, what's
It's
yours?
proper. My thing is, I do push pull legs,
Yeah.
but much like you, I'm trying to dabble into more of the calisthenics stuff
Mm.
and all that stuff. I might even start playing basketball again, to be honest, like because I've
Yeah.
kind of reached the point where I'm kind of happy with like my physique, so I'm
Yeah.
kind of now moving towards like a more like what do I say, like performance
Yeah.
goal.
Like athletic kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
understand. I understand. I feel like because we've already built that foundation, so we're like kind of happy with our bodies because we have that foundation. Like we know what we've done. Like we know what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas, like for example, a beginner, he's gonna need that foundation. Like he's gonna need to have like a proper split. So whether he's doing push on Monday, pull on Tuesday, and then legs on Wednesday. But for
Mm-hmm.
us, like we could change up because we've already had that foundation.
We already
If that
built the
makes sense.
foundation type deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
It's
that's important.
Oh God, I feel like it's interesting. Like a lot of like as you go on your fitness journey, it always changes. Like your reason for working out is not the same. Like 3 years
Yeah,
ago, you're gonna have different new goals, new
yeah,
aspirations.
exactly, bro. Like when I first started, I was doing it for girls. Now look at me. I couldn't give a hell about them, man.
Yeah. Now that I
Couldn't
don't
care
even
about them.
care anymore. Now it's just like, bro, I'm doing it for me. You
Yeah.
know.
Like I know the body is there, so regardless, like, you're still gonna find the body attractive, but I don't need to
Yeah.
do it for them.
We don't
It's
do it for
exactly
them.
that.
That's fine. Like in the beginning, like if it motivates you to do that, then hey, go ahead, do that. You know what I mean? But I
Yeah,
think eventually, you want to get to a point where you're not doing it for the shorties no more, and it just becomes for you.
yeah, 100%, 100%,
Mm-hmm.
100%. Because they're not always gonna be there anyway, so
Yeah.
you gotta do it for yourself, man.
Yeah, dude.
100%.
So and plus, like that's the thing. This is the trap that I feel like a lot of guys get into,
Mm.
and it's that they think that just because you work out, the shorties are gonna be like like it's not just about gym. It's like you gotta have the Riz too, man. Like you can't forget the
Yeah,
Riz, bro.
exactly, exactly. You can't just have the body and then you're not able to actually speak to girls. Like, it
Yeah,
doesn't make sense because it makes no sense,
it
man.
makes no sense. You know what I mean? Like, because some guys they focus on like some guys will only focus just the Riz. And then
Yeah,
some guys only focus, okay, let me just look the best. But it's like, bro, like, why can't you just be a Thanos? Collect all the Infinity Stones, bro. You know what I mean? You gotta,
exactly, man.
you
Nah,
know, the
that's so
wrist
true.
stone, the gym stone, the money stone, the status stone. You know what I mean?
Oh, God. That is funny, man. That's funny. No, but that's very true, man. Don't just focus on one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, that's very true. That's very true.
Because I see it all the time. Like, there's a lot of gym bros. They'll go
Mm.
in the gym and they think they'll like all the shorties are gonna like them, but it's like, bro. But then when they go talk to shorties, it's like they're just really awkward and they're
Yeah,
just like, you know what I mean? Just
yeah.
like,
No, I understand. I understand.
yeah.
And they have that kind of like social awkwardness. Like they're really awkward and like they struggle to speak to people. Now I've seen that as well, man. That's very true.
Yeah,
That's actually very true.
it's so fast.
So
Yeah.
much right.
But in closing though, because I gotta go to class pretty soon. But
Wait,
mhm.
no, man. Continue, my man.
Oh yeah, I gotta go to class pretty soon. Low key, I got class at 1. So like in closing, so we're like, what are your tell people like what are your like future plans and like where do you see yourself going with like content creation and all that?
Um, for now, I'm just trying to like increase my audience online, trying to build a bigger following. Hopefully that will then lead on to like potential sponsorship deals. Uh, I want to start like making money from the content I'm producing and stuff,
100p.
and then also like just being able to help people as well. Like as you progress with the content, that's more people that are seeing your content. That means you're helping more people as well, and just more from there, man. Like I want to help as many people as possible, basically. That's what it really is, man.
That's proper. That's proper.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow him up. Make sure I'm pretty sure you got a workout plan in your bio.
Yeah, for free as well.
Yeah, he has a
Free
free.
workout plan, yeah.
Literally, I don't want to hear no excuses from any of y'all because this man's here literally has a free workout plan in his
Yeah.
bio. And
Yeah.
if you don't check that out and you're wondering, oh, I don't know how to get you lying right now, bro. Check this guy out, bro. He's literally giving you the blueprint for free. So if you're looking to get into fitness, you're looking to get in shape, check this guy out. Make sure we got check out his workout plan if you want to get in shape. Tell people also where could they find you, like where's your, like tell them your all your information so they could tap in.
So Jason LDN. So that's Jason with LDN on every platform basically. You'll find me on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Snapchat is j.ldn4. But if you go into any of my other platforms, whether that's on Instagram or TikTok, I have a link tree where you can click into it, and then all my social profiles are there. I have a newsletter as well called Mind and Muscle. Again, it just helps you transform your life physically and mentally. You can check me out on there as well. And I think that's about it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I've already linked down his Instagram and TikTok, and through there you could probably check out his Instagram, and
Yeah,
then you can
everything
look
else.
through his link tree and all that stuff.
Yeah, everything else will be there. I
Word, word.
appreciate it as well.
But yeah, thanks for coming on, bro. I appreciate you taking time out of the day coming on the podcast.
Yeah, no problem. I appreciate this. It's an
We're
opportunity
definitely
for
gonna
me as
have this
well.
brother on again. You know what I mean?
Nah, for sure, 100%.
Word up.
100%.
But so make sure don't forget, comment, like, and subscribe. It's for free. Make sure you run it up. The IG page, all the Instagrams and all that stuff. Make sure you take a look in that description. Check out a lot of the stuff going on down there. And we will catch you guys in the next podcast.